Meal number one, we have got the following 250 grams of the best cereal that has ever graced the planet today. We have got Frosties. Now, this is also going to be along with my AGF shake, which as you would have seen, I went with peppermint cream today. Now, I do believe there is more AGF and Rapid Recovery out for delivery, along with, fingers crossed anyway, the brand new AGF flapjacks or the unrivaled flapjacks anyway. But yes, this is going to be meal number one, and then of course, I will go out, get some steps in, and then meal number two will be chicken and rice, and then it'll be my pre-workout meal, and then we will hit the gym. But before these go all soggy, not that I don't like them soggy, I do absolutely love them, and of course, we got to drink the milk at the end, but I'm going to get tucked into these now. Just look at them. If you are like not a fan of Frosties, you're a freak. Like an actual, real life, human freak. We have just got meal number two here, which is just nice and plain, nice and simple. Chicken and basmati rice, 180 grams of chicken and 400 grams of cooked basmati rice, if that'll even focus. I don't even know if it will. There we go. What I'm also going to do is I am going to stick some of the finest sweet chili sauce on this. So we're going in with 60 grams of sweet chili sauce. I literally just have some apple and blackcurrant, nothing major, no iron brew until later on. So we're going in with this. This is going to be meal number two, and then I will have bagels and egg whites and 2 whole eggs for meal number three, and then it'll be time to hit the gym. Pre-workout meal looking like this. So we have got 2 bagel thins and 2 whole eggs. So these are actually large free-range eggs for anybody that really gives a shit, because obviously you know there's going to be a little bit more fat in there with bigger yolks. We have also got 150 grams of egg whites. Most of it literally just looks like egg whites, but yes, that is going to be pre-workout meal. Now, reasoning behind this today is just because, of course, I don't like to go into the gym feeling like bloated, especially on a day that I know I'm going to do something like a flat bench or even such a thing like a deadlift or a squat. I like to kind of keep things a little bit light, so I will have this, and then I will wait maybe 45 minutes to an hour, and then I will go into the gym. So no doubt the next time you see me, I will be lying on a bench or potentially warming up or something like that. But yes, pre-workout meal is looking like this. What I will also do is I will stick the calories, carbs, macros, proteins, fats, more macros, everything on the screen for you guys, just so you can get an insight to see what these meals are looking like. But like I said, we are going in with this. Of course, it is 1,000 grams of carbs today. Now, that is going to be it. I'm going to stop rambling. I will just catch up with you guys at the gym. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now today is going to be, like I usually say, something a little bit different, just a little bit. I am going to take you guys through a full day of eating on 1,000 grams of carbs, but this is not just going to be the usual kind of Sunday deadlift. What a kiffy deadlift. What is this going to be? Now, depending on what I deadlift this week, I might or might not include it in this video. But today we are in for chest. So you guys are going to get a chest session. We are on flat bench first. Now, last week I did eliminate. Well, I say I eliminate. I did 2 working sets on flat bench for the whole week, and that was literally it. It was just paused work. It was raw work. No belt, no sleeves, no wraps, nothing at all. Just a case of getting in, getting the motions done. But I wanted to kind of give myself a week off flat bench focus on incline bench a little bit more. So obviously incline bench was put in first, flat was put in second. Today we are back round to flat first. Now I would be standing here lying if I told you guys that I knew what I was going to be doing today. I don't have any specific numbers in my mind. Ideally, I would like to take it up to maybe 160 or something like that for a pause double or something down the lines of that. But it is kind of going to be an auto-regulation session because I am literally just coming in to see what's there, how I'm feeling. I am feeling fresh right now, but once I get onto the bench, that's really when I'll start knowing how I actually am going to feel. So I will be jumping onto rope pull downs first to kind of warm up the lats, get a bit of blood in the lats, and obviously before you guys know, if you've seen the flat bench video that I done where I actually hit 170, I go through why I jump onto cables first and do some pull downs, just pretty much to fire up the lats so I don't have a problem engaging them whenever I jump on the flat bench. So we are going to be jumping on flat bench first today. Of course, I will do incline as well, whether I do 100 for as many reps as possible because I've been doing that the kind of past couple of sessions as my last set anyway, not a proper working set, just for some fun. But whether I do that today, I am not sure as well. Like I said, it's going to be how I feel on the bench is how far I will take it. So I'll really find that out once I get to kind of 100, 120 kilo. That is like, it's like whenever I deadlift, I don't really know how I'm feeling until I get to maybe 180, 220. They are the kind of dictator sets of where I go on the day. And as you guys know, I don't logbook, so I don't have specific numbers to come in and beat every single session. It's like, these sessions are planned in my head. I know what I'm going in to do on that day, but at the same time, I don't get a book out and I'm not like, right, I need to beat 7 reps on that today, 6 reps on that day kind of thing. I have all my big sets, like I log all my big exercises such as flat bench, squat, deadlift, incline, barbell row, all that kind of rubbish. I like to progress on things like that. Oh yeah, and the leg press as well. I like to progress in moves like that. But that is really it. I film most of my top sets, so that's kind of how I know what I've done in the previous sessions, and it's like, right, I need to beat them today, and then that's where I believe anyway is where the real progression's at. So that is really going to be it. I don't think I have much else to say. I have had 3 meals already today, as you guys would have just seen. I'm not going to go into like a lot of that and show you guys me eating them. What I'm just going to do is I'm just going to kind of cover the meals over the day so you guys can see and get an insight to see what I am intaking on this fine chest day. It is Thursday. It is the 1st of April. It is April Fool's Day, and this isn't even an April Fool's video because it's going to be going up on Sunday, and by the time you see this, this will be the 4th, maybe the 5th. I think it's going to be the 4th. But anyway, guys, I hope you do enjoy this video. If I have any tips or pointers or advice or anything, I will come back on the camera. I will tell you. As you can tell, I'm probably sounding quite like happy. I don't even know why, but I am just feeling buzzed. I am fucking ready for this session. I am ready for chest day. I don't even know why, but I am fucking feeling it. So yes, don't forget to drop the video a like for me, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let's get on with this chest session. Just like that, we have got post-workout meal going in. So what I like to do is I like to wait maybe 20 to 30 minutes after having my rapid recovery shake, which is of course 50 grams of fast acting carbs. We've got protein in there as well, and of course everything else. The taste, of course, like I say, as always, is just literally the bonus of the shake. So 20 to 30 minutes later, we have got 650 grams of this right here, which is just white potato. Of course, I like to make it in the air fryer. In the chips, we've got broccoli, and of course we have got 200 grams of sirloin steak. So this is going to go in post workout, what you could say, with a good old can of the best Iron Brew Extra. Wouldn't really have any other drink unless it was going to be something like a Pepsi Max, but I am a fan of Iron Brew Extra, and of course it's the off season, so we're going in with this. This is going to be next meal. I am going to tuck into this, and I will probably just catch up with you guys when I get some more food.
2 hours later.
Guys, as much as this video is a full day of eating along with training and everything, I did really want to cover most, or near enough most, of my supplements for the day. Like, there is probably a couple of things that I'm not going to go over just because you have seen them in pretty much every previous video, such as like my AGF that I will always have in the morning and before bed, and also the DFib and no code, which is literally just my pre and intra workout. So what we've got here is, this is what I do have late at night, near or nearabouts just before I go to bed. I won't have it, I'll maybe have it like half an hour, 45 minutes before I have my last AGF shake. Now this will go along with a meal. This is literally just a saturation drink, so a hydration drink that will benefit and aid obviously your hypertrophy training, your strength training, your resistance training. This is very good for obviously your natural bodybuilding side of things. So don't get me wrong, like, I'm not saying you can't take it if you are on the assisted side of bodybuilding. It is very beneficial for everybody, but towards natural bodybuilders, natural athletes, this is a fantastic product. So this is basic from HR Labs. Now, as you would have seen, all of my supplements apart from my AGF, which is from Unrivaled, is from HR Labs. So the link to their website will always be in the description box below, so you guys can shoot over there, check them out. But next up, we have got 6 fresh pancakes that I have just toasted, and I am going to put jam over them. So that is literally strawberry seedless jam, because any jam with seeds in it I just couldn't eat. So we just wanted to come on here, cover this basic, just so I can try and get all of my supplements in today and make sure that I'm not missing a single thing out, because I want you guys, like, the biggest thing is I want to be open with you guys. I don't want to hide anything from you guys. I want to show that as much as I eat a lot of food, I also do take supplements obviously towards helping me. Like, all the supplements are to supplement your diet. Don't think that you can eat next to nothing, take supplements, and you're going to get the benefits from them. That is not how they work. You need to eat well, you need to train hard, you need to do absolutely everything to get the most benefits out of these. But that is it. Before these pancakes go cold, I'm going to get stuck into them. Probably the worst possible stack of pancakes covered in jam. Like, as you can see, my spreading technique's not the best, but I can confirm there is like jam under every single pancake. Now, as much as this looks an absolute monstrosity, I know it's going to taste like 10 out of 10. Moving on to my last and final meal of the night, we are going in with some more chicken, and now we are moving from rice, from white potato to sweet potato. So this is going to be last and final meal, and then what I am going to have is, I am also going to have, obviously not in the same meal, but we are going to go in with 4 square bars and 6 pancakes. So the 6 pancakes is pretty much just the kind of last and final part of the carbs for the day, and obviously what's going to take me up to my 1000 grams of carbs. Now, don't get me wrong, I do take in a little bit more, but obviously we are, or should I say, we have only been on a chest session today, so it's not really the biggest of sessions during the week. Like, for instance, for a leg session or even for a deadlift session, not both back sessions, probably just a deadlift session, because I don't feel as if, unless I'm doing something like rack pulls, I won't expend the exact same amount of energy on, say for instance, a session that I'm doing deadlifts. Of course, if I'm doing rack pulls, then it might be a little bit different, but if I'm going in and training back and I'm only doing, say for instance, barbell rows, then the calories that I will be giving out might be a little bit different compared to obviously what I will be doing on, say for instance, a deadlift day or a rack pull day. Now, this is kind of how I go about obviously the food that I intake for the day. So if I do have a really big session and I expend a lot of calories and I give my output for the day is a lot, now bearing in mind my steps are always between like 10 and 15,000 every single day, so that is just general expenditure. Don't get me wrong, I do go out a walk with a dog obviously, but at the same time my expenditure is always very high, so everything is really fast. There's lots of food going in. training, of course, is very intense, therefore the output is very, very high. That's why I do take in quite a lot of calories. So for instance, today we are just falling under the 6,000 calorie mark. Again, to a lot of people that might be quite a lot of food, which again, not everybody needs to take in this amount of food, but at the same time, when your expenditure is very, very, very high, you've got to always remember that you have to compensate for that, especially if you are in a gaining phase and you want to put on muscle. That is really going to be it. So yes, this is going to be last and final meal. Sweet potato, chicken, and then we are going to move on to what you could say snacks. We've got 4 square bars and 6 crumpets, which I am going to put jam in the crumpets. I'm not just going to have them plain because I'm not any freak like that. But yes, that is going to really be it. Now, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to wrap this video up right here, because obviously, like I said, I do have deadlifts coming up at the end of the week. Say the end of the week, they are in like 2 days time. So fingers crossed they do go well. I have a couple of big things planned anyway. Well, one big thing really anyway. So we are going to go for that. But yes, I will keep you guys updated. I'm probably just going to include my deadlifts in this video. Not my back session, just deadlifts. But that'll really be it. So I'll get this last and final meal in, and I will probably just catch up with you guys in a couple of days time.
A few moments later.
So here we are. We are at Saturday. It is pull from the floor day. It is deadlift day. I have deadlifted. I'm acting as if I haven't deadlifted. I have deadlifted. What happened today? Well, 320 kilo moved. We got it. 320 kilo, which I believe is 705 pounds. Now, everybody knows the biggest goal that I really wanted to tick off was 700 pounds. A 700 pound pull off the floor, but we pulled 320, which is 705. So again, that is a huge goal ticked off. Now, of course, I'm going to include it in this video. If I didn't include it in this video, then that would just be absolutely daft. Actually surprisingly moved very well. Like, I thought I was going to have to fight for it for so fucking long, but the last little bit of the lockout for like maybe 2 seconds max was the hardest part of the whole rep. It moved very well. My last and final warm-up was 270 kilos, so I went to 20 and then I went to 70 and then 320. So I feel as if my body can adapt and work with 50 kilo jumps. So the plan was really I was going to go in and do 220, 260, 280 and then 320, but the more that I was thinking about it, the more it was playing in my head was, I can do 260, that's fine, but I don't want to take a little bit extra energy out of myself that I don't need to with 280, because I feel that a 20 kilo jump and then a 40 kilo jump is like, right, my body doesn't know what's happening. So if I can cope with the 40 kilo jumps and then of course go to a 50 kilo for 2 sets anyway, then that's what we did. So it moved very well. I'm surprised with it. I didn't even know that it was gonna, it's just one of them things, like, that is a very big PR. Like, that is the biggest thing that I've ever pulled in my whole entire life. Like, I was buzzing with a 320 rack pull. Now, of course, I did move that for 5 reps, but at the same time, when I first pulled 320 on a rack pull, I was like, shit, this is heavy. This is going to take a very lot to pull off the floor. Now, don't get me wrong, it wasn't easy. It was very fucking heavy, but at the same time, it moved way better than what I expected. So that is 320 out of the way, 700 pounds out of the way, well, 705 pounds out of the way. What's next? I have got no clue at all. I am going home for food. I am starving. I am buzzing. Of course, I'm not satisfied. Like, I now want 325, 330, 340, 350, absolutely everything. But that is really going to be it. I took a successful back session today as well. Of course, I think just off the adrenaline, off of 320. But that's it. I'm not going to ramble on any further. I'm going home for food. I am just going to wrap this video up right here. So I do hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed it, then please don't forget to drop the video a like. Plus, if there is anything that you guys want to see on this channel, then please don't hesitate to drop a comment down below. Just tell me what you want to see, whether it is food, whether it is motivation, whether it is lifting, whether it is, I don't even know, anything at all, apart from like 50,000 calorie food challenges, because that's probably not going to happen. But yes, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and I will see you guys in the next video.